Hello, welcome to a video. So let's make it look more dramatic and official, why don't we? I've been working on reading more often this year. Like on Goodreads, I have a goal of an amount of books I want to read this year. I'll probably increase the amount if I hit it before the end of the year. But yeah, that's been my goal, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be reading more often, I may as well make a few videos on books I recommend. I don't know, it just felt like an idea. I'm not really great at the whole reviewing thing. Maybe I should watch some other people's reviews, get an idea of it. So, first up, this is somewhat of an all-time favourite. It's The Last Four Things by Paul Hoffman. It's the second book in a trilogy. The first book being The Left-Handed God, and the third book has something about wings in it, but this is the only book in the series I've read, and I like it. It's about a dude named Kale, and he doesn't really have a whole lot of choice in what he's doing, and he's just kind of, thrust into this situation where someone else is in charge of him, and he has to lead people into battle, he has to win the battles, he has to strategize, and it's not a good situation, and it's kind of like he's slowly cracking over time, and you can see that. I just really recommend reading it. I plan on getting the first book and the third book eventually, because I found a website now that I can buy books on, and I don't know why I thought wearing my glasses would be a good idea. I always take them off most of the time in videos because of stuff reflecting, and now you can see that it's reflecting. I'm using a screen to light up the room because the room is crap when it comes to light. And another all-time favourite would be, well, I don't have all my all-time favourites here, I've just got two of them. Another would be Weightless by Sarah Bannon, and it's about a character, Carolyn, who moves to a new school, and everyone at the new school is really fascinated. Like, here's this new person, she's fascinating, she's come from a seemingly rich background, and everyone's really fascinated about it. And yeah, it's not really told from anyone's perspective, it's told from an audience perspective, it's told from multiple perspectives, and it's emotional, I guess. I feel like it leaves you feeling sad by the end, like you get to the end and you're just deflated. But hey, if you want to have a book that leaves you feeling deflated at the end, I would recommend that one. And I think I read this at the end of last year. Stranger Than Fanfiction. I got it priced to clear. Stranger Than Fanfiction by Chris Colfer. I will read the back piece to you. Cash Carter is the young world-famous lead actor of the hit television show WizKids when four fans jokingly invite him on a cross-country road trip. They are shocked that he actually takes them up on it. Chased by paparazzi and hounded by reporters, this unlikely crew embarks on a journey of a lifetime, but along the way they discover that the star they love has deep secrets he's been keeping. What they come to learn about the life of the mysterious person they thought they knew will teach them about the power of empathy and the unbreakable bond of true friendship. This one is emotional, for sure, definitely emotional. Like, I don't think you really expect a whole lot out of this book, but it delivers more than you expect, and it's good. Like, at the end of it, you just go, what? And you just want to curl up in a ball for a while because you've just been slammed in the face with emotion. This is why I said I'm not great at reviews, because like I don't want to tell the ending, I don't want to reveal plots, but I also want to say what I like about a book. Like, there's characters that are questioning themselves, they're questioning who they are, they're questioning where they want to go, and I guess Cash, he's a little bit further along than the four teenagers he's been ending up going on a road trip with, and he's like, he helps them discover things about themselves, and yeah, it's great. I Stopped Somewhere by T.E. Carter. Another book I got priced to clear. It's... all these books are emotional. It's sad, and it's... and I guess you kind of wish it ended happier. At the same time, it does have a glimmer of happiness at the ending, and you're like, well, I guess this is true to life. This is something that could feasibly happen in life, and yeah. It's a journey. You go through the book and you think, wow. That's all I have to say on that one. You go through the book and you think, wow. Now, the next book we have here, also priced to clear. I finished reading this one yesterday. It's the 3rd of May at the moment. The Fandom by Anna Day. I will read the back to you once again. Violet and her friends love being part of the fandom for the Gallows Dance, but at Comic Con they're somehow catapulted into the story itself for real. Trapped into a twisted world where they've accidentally killed the original hero Rose, there's only one way to survive. Violet must fill Rose's shoes and put the plot back on track. No story is worth dying for, is it? Unless it's unexpected. Gosh, I think I've said that for every single one of them. Like, you expect them to follow along the book exactly. Not that you've read the book they're following along, but the book doesn't want to stay to itself. It doesn't want to stay canon, as it were. You know, the fandom has its influence, and I think that's really interesting. And it took me a while to get through. Like, I had difficulties finishing in this, but then I kind of just chugged on through the last bit yesterday, and by the end of it I thought, yeah, this is a book worth reading. This is a book I like. This is a book I would reread, potentially. And I bought the second book online immediately. It's still processing. It's going to take a while to get here, I guess. I think it takes 3 business days to process, and then 5 to 10 business days to actually ship it here from the UK. I would recommend reading it, and I probably am going to talk about the sequel sometime in future. I kind of tend to just buy books on price to clear a lot, but now that I've found a website to buy books from, you know, we'll see how the second one of this arrives, and then potentially I will be buying a decent amount of books from there. The last book is Jinxed by Amy whatever that is, I don't know. The author of the Potion Diaries. I was considering buying the Potion Diaries books because I noticed they were on the website. So on the back, it's up top in pink, it says, "Tired of your phone? Looking for the perfect companion? Then back up your life with the newest, cutest must-have accessories, our Bakus. Are state-of-the-art robotic animals that function as a smartphone but make the perfect pet too. Visit your nearest Mancha store to upgrade your life today." And then below that in black it says, "Lacey Chu has big dreams of working for Mancha, the tech firm behind the Baku phenomenon. But first she needs to get into the exclusive Perfectus Academy, and there's no way she can afford to do that." Then Lacey meets Jinx. Jinx opens up a world that Lacey never knew existed, including entry into the hallowed halls of Perfectus. But what is he really? His abilities far surpass those of any other Baku. He seems to be so much more than just a robotic pet. He seems real. Oh, it says the electric new series from the author of the Potion Diaries. Does that mean this is going to be a series? Because if so, then I am thrilled. Because I started reading this book today, and I haven't finished it, but the fact I liked it so much is why I've ended up including it in this video. See, I started it today, I'm not that far in, and it's really interesting. I really like it. It's thoughtful. I feel like that's a weird description for a book, but it's thoughtful, and I really like it, and I'm probably going to come back and talk about it more once I've finished reading it. My cats are up to something, but who cares? Let them be up to whatever they're up to. But this was a book I liked, and these are my book recommendations. If you think, wow, I would like to read a book, I recommend one of these. Gosh, that'd be a really cheesy thumbnail, wouldn't it? Anyway, those are my book recommendations. I will see you in whatever my next video is.